right, so we've got things fired up. I am trying to figure out how to work out this thing I've got going on with not being able to see the timer as I'm working. And I haven't got a good solution yet. I've got this stats window that I can look at, but it doesn't seem to be carrying the information that I need. So, I don't know. It's confusing. Anyway, there's that. It's not telling me how long. It is not telling me how long I've been recording, so that's not something that's giving me the information that I need. Anyway, I've been concentrating on fixing the face for Gouda, and let's jump over here and get the stream fired up. Actually, let's move this over here. I've got 3 screens now, so I can put stuff on different streams. So let me come over here, jump into the voice chat on the Discord. As usual, you're watching this on YouTube. Do the little YouTube dance, like, comment, subscribe, all of that shit. Share with your friends. Your friends want to see this. You know they do. And let me find the appropriate. Where's the, oh. Let's try that. There we go. That's the right window. That's what we want to share. Okay, so anyway, I'm just zoomed in here fixing Gouda's face, figuring out what all I want to do, and I'm not entirely happy with this. I've turned off my construction lines. It's, oh, that's not, no. Let's get these eyes in here. They sit roughly over the outsides of her eyes, so we want one there. And we want one there. Then we want 2 little nostrils. Back to our line art layer. Back down to black. And 2 little nostrils there. And excuse me. I was gonna turn down my volume, that snuck up on me, and then we got the gills over here, and we got gills over here, and that one I went a little outside the lines on, so we'll fix that. And now we can more properly place this fin. There we go. back to the brush, lay that in, clean up that little tail right there, and we'll jump into the color layer. So that we can, that's what's going on. So now we go black, line art, do that, get that fixed up, clean that up, clean that up, clean that up, and we've now got, that comes across here. Here's the, okay, this is completely wrong. Clean up these little bits here and here, and that's going to come down here, and then from about there we're going to have, from about here we're going to have, that's going to sweep down there, and then this is going to sweep up about like that. And then we're going to have similar sweep. Well, we do need to pull that stuff off there. So let's pull that off of there. And then back to our brush, and we're going to go, not quite, not quite, not quite, not quite. No, should have kept that. The part that wasn't right was not even visible. There we go. That's just the place I touch. We'll strip that down a bit. There we go. And that should give us what we need. Back to intersection erase. I'll pull both of those off, and now we've got the little chin strap. So there's that. No. There we go. Back to color. White. And we fill in the appropriate locations here. Fill in the teeth. And once we get the teeth filled in, this should give us more or less what we're looking for in the facial area. Trouble is, we still need to make this look okay. Now, we've got a lifted head. Let's talk a little bit about the construction of this. Now, the lifted head, first of all, coming down from the nose, we've got the chin. So we come down from the nose. What is going on with this? Oh, the layer's off. Coming down from the nose here, and we're going to come across the chin. So the chin is going to be right about here, which I've already kind of located. And then that is going to come back. Kind of here is the central point of the throat. And up here we have what's called the sternocleidomastoideus muscle. So we've got a sort of V shape here. And we've got a sort of V shape here that comes down into the pit of the neck. And then here are the clavicles, right there. And then this spot right here with the head lifted, and we've got sort of a swooping, shape like this. Kind of an S curve. So here's the round of the neck. Here's where it sort of switches over. And then here, we've got this kind of, here's the chin, here's the jawline. Now I'm mostly trying to visualize this so I can get this put into place. Now, that chin is going to come back. We've got the jawline right about here. And that swoops inward. Okay, so if I come back to my line art layer, let's pull some of that. And we're going to have kind of a swooping effect there. And we want this to kind of we want to emphasize that she's kind of stretching, but we don't want to do it too overtly, you know? These shoulders need to come up farther. This neck is way too long. So let's bring the shoulders up around here. And the shoulders are also not wide enough, I don't think. So I'll take the shoulder out like that. And now let's there's that. And then we can pull that and that and those. Not the hair. We don't want to pull the hair. Pull my hair. I'll pull these vectors off of there. And that looks about right, but now we need to have a wider shoulder over here. And it needs to come around through here. There, that's about all right. Now then, we'll come in here and we'll clean up right in this area. I think I want to clean up that fold right there. There we are. Now we clean up the little bits in the hair. There we are. Now let's turn the composition back off and see what we got. Brush. That looks about right. Let's just redraw that whole space there. There we are. This to come up right about there. And that is about right. So, just clean that up. Jump down to our color and clean up skin tone here. And right around through here. The line art layer, we're going to want to clean that up somewhat. Color layer. I forget to switch back to the brush altogether too frequently. Now we'll fill in the collar where we've expanded it. And this is, of course, going to lead us down into expanding the body because we need these shoulders and arms to come farther out to the side. And let's clear up our line art a bit here. That's over on the color layer. Okay. Finish filling that in. Get it nice and clean. I think that is a leftover vector. Isn't that? I'm treating it like a vector, but that's not working like one, so I guess it might be, yep, that's line art. So I think the facial expression is reading. I think the hair is reading relatively well. Oops. I'll fix that in a minute. Gotta watch out for that little blue bit there. Make sure I don't overwrite it. That would be horrible. Now that space right in there. I don't know what's going on with that. Is that just, yeah, that's just a little messiness there. Color, brush. Clear out that spot right there. And then we'll back out and okay, so we need to expand this outward. We need to get her arm and down to black line art. There we go. That looks good. That's on the line art layer where it belongs, right? Yeah, it is. Okay. Now back to color and the brush. I'm using the space bar to pan the document around so that I can get at all of the different locations. And yeah, let's clean up this collarbone there. Okay, so we got kind of a stretch thing going on there. We can tell that she's stretching. And we want to kind of shade that area, but I'm not sure exactly how to do that right this very second. Back to the color. Okay, so expanded that out. Now brush, well, brush, not fill. We want to be on line art. We want to be in black. And we want to similarly expand that area. And we want to empty that out. And we want, okay. So we want to kind of corkscrewy thing going on there. Which means we're going to want some real creases there. And let's get back into the color and get this space here taken care of. And I think we want this area here to come down a bit more from there. There we go. And we're back into color. Color that bit in. Back to our line art. Clean that up. Brush. Continue cleaning this bit up right here. And in this bit, right around here, we got a lot of cleanup to do. But it's all that same blue. So that doesn't look right. Okay. No. I'm going to pull that and that and that. Now what we want is a kind of... Okay, we want a downward swoop to the body there. There we are, and that's about right. Okay, that's about right. Okay, how does that look? No, we want that to be stretched very tight across the front. So There we are. And I think those are too pronounced. I think I'm worried too much about the wrinkles. What if I just do it like that? That bit of the arm looks funky. Okay, so let's pull that. In fact, let's pull that too. Okay, how's that? That looks good. That's kind of what I'm going for there. And honestly, these stretch wrinkles are not really necessary. I think I'm getting across that she's pulling the front of the outfit down. And I don't really need to be too concerned. I think I'm concerning myself too much with the. You know what would happen though is this. This would be rather deformed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that and I'm going to go I'm going to give it kind of, I like this because that makes the this makes the shark mouth frowny too. I like that. No. 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 Okay, just the bits that I'm poking at. Now to the intersection. Okay, so we're going to start with that. And now we're going to take this color and go to our color layer. And we're just going to kind of slop it in. I'm going to lower it down and get some more detail over here on the sides. And then we're going to grab that blue color. And we're going to clean up a bit. I'm going to clean up around the edges here. We are again being kind of sloppy. 'Cause that's okay. We got to go in and do teeth anyway. So we're going to zoom in there, and we're going to grab that red. We're going to grab that blue. Grab the red. Undo. Scooch down. And I need to erase these last few stray vectors that are floating around. Go back to our color layer. Fill in that space, fill in that space. Oh, that's really cute. I'm really liking the effect here. So now let's come back to our line art. We're going to go the 8 pixel. Black. And we want to go I'm going to do basically the same thing here. I kind of like how this ends up with the shark mouth on her outfit being unhappy looking. That is a happy little accident. I think that works out fantastically. It's like even her clothes are unhappy. This is terribly, terribly cute. There we go. That is perfect. Even the outfit looks unhappy. I scroll in a bit. How are we looking in terms of so far? Okay, that's actually looking pretty good. Except this line, these lines here are kind of stark. Let's see what we can do. Just line width. Want to narrow a bit. Oh, I have to be on the line art bit. So I narrow by 0.3. That working at all? Let's jack that up somewhat. There we go. And there we go. I'll scroll in on this and we'll start cleaning up some of the coloration here. That's a mess. So on the line art page, still on the line art. Okay. 8, brush, black. 7. Okay, that looks better. Definitely better. And let's clean that up a bit. Oops. Now into the color. Back to the brush. All right. Clean up the outer border around that. Clean up the inner border around that. Fine art. Black. Clean up that little bit there. That little bit there. Oops. Brush. Complete that. And clean that up. Okay. That looks like a bit of vector floating around, but it's not. That is, in fact, something on the color layer. It looks like. There we go. All right, we've got basically the whole top half done. No, we don't. I want to clean up these fins here. Up to intersection. And the first one needs to come out like so. And that means the other one needs to come out similarly. So this one here needs to come out about like that. Nope. That. Nope. There we go. Now let's clean that up and that up. Okay, Control Z. Yes, the spot that I touch. And back to intersection mode. Now we're back into color. Brush. Okay. Now over here. Pour that up. And on the line art layer, there we are. Clean that up. Clean that up. And that looks significantly better. Okay. So we are now at the point that what I need to do. Wow, it's been 48 minutes already. Okay, what I need to do now is I need to clean up the hands and the bottom half of the body. Let's scroll in on that. And this over. I need to get my cuffs worked out. Okay, so let's come in here, brush, and I want the edge of the sleeve to come across the arm like that. Okay, so what we want for the sleeve to do something like this. And yeah, that is just about exactly what we need. That needs to come down. And this needs to come up. So here's the edge of the sleeve coming down there. here's the edge of the dress. So that particular space right there, that bit, that comes across and down. And in order to make that happen, we need to grab the white, and we need color all of that in. So this is kind of where we're coming from on that. And we'll wipe out this space right here. Fill that in somewhat. Fill this in over here. Okay, and we're not going to have a clear delineation between the hand and the arm. We are instead going to have just a kind of just the shape like so. We should have tiny little arms, like so. Okay, that works. Now we clean up a bit here. Here, I don't have the wrinkles coming across her thumb. Like so. So we'll pull the thumb from there. Okay. Let's clean up that a little bit there. And here we want the airbrush, but we want it on the color layer, duh. There we go. Now we just switch that back to the brush and the India ink, make it transparent, and we clear out this space here. Make it wider, clean that up. Line art layer. And let's see what we got. We got something. So here we have on the line art layer, we got the edge of Guru's fingers. Now this is gonna be touchy because I have no idea what I am doing. There needs to be the edge of a finger here. It needs to come across, and there's a finger. And then there's another finger here. And there's a finger here, and a finger here. Okay, so that's gonna work in terms of, and there's the edge of the thumb. And the line art layer, we're gonna pull some of this, and we need to be back on intersection mode. Back on color layer. There's the skin there. There's the inside of the now here we have now this knuckle sits outward from the rest. I need to pull this. Okay, so this knuckle sits outward. We want a bit of a box, but not too much of one. And then behind that, we have another knuckle, and I'm not doing a great job on the hands, but hands are very difficult and I am not very good at them, so I am not going to stress overly about it. I'm just gonna, you know what, I think these are too long. I'm gonna put this farther back. Same with that one. And we want to, I'm not liking how this is coming out. We're gonna do a cheesy little deformed hand. We're just not gonna worry about it. It's none of my concern. Okay, so this is gonna be a nightmare, this whole gradient at the edge thing. I'm gonna have to do. How am I gonna do the gradient here? God, that's gonna be trouble. That is gonna be problematic. Well, it's a problem we're gonna have no matter what. Airbrush. Back to India ink. Brush. Clean up the edge here. Clean up the edge here. So, how do I do this? How do I do this gradient bit here? Okay, airbrush for this. how do I do the gradient here? I'm going to do it by... I'm going to do it exactly the same way that I've been doing it. You know what? No, I'm gonna do something else for that. Clear that out there. And I don't have enough white at the edge of this dress, so I'm gonna add some more white. Take it up a bit. Give ourselves a nice old stripe there. Switch to the airbrush and back to the brush. Clean up the edge here. There we go. Back to the brush, transparent, transparent. And let's clean up that a little bit there on the line art. And see how we're doing on that. Definitely made progress. That is about what I can do this week. So we're going to leave it at that. Again, if you're watching this on YouTube, then do the little YouTube dance, like, comment, subscribe, all of that shit. Nobody watches these for more than 15 seconds anyway, so I don't know why the fuck I'm even telling you this, but... Let me turn off the guides for a moment and get a screenshot. So that we've got some idea what's going on with the progress. And I'm going to go ahead and jump off of here, and literally nobody showed up for the stream this week, so I guess people are busy working. That's the problem with people. They're always working and shit. But yeah, that'll be it for this week. So okay, bye.